What is up, gamers? How's it going? Let me give you that hello, hi, my darling. Oh wait, still wasn't on. Hold on. One more time.
Wow.
How's it going, Riley? How's it going? How's it going, Jaden?
Hello. Hi.
There we go. Okay. Let me turn stream main down just a little, just a smidgen. Just a smidgen.
Jetzt sag ich Fortnite und trink Cola. Yippie.
We can go main. Get music off. Cool. Here it is. Yippee! How's everyone doing today? So I guess we'll do modern controller profile. This is cool already. I like this art style. That's neat. Neat. Choose a voice language. Nihongo. Hayaku. Let's go English. We're playing Tamagotchi Life, Pog. Common Tamagotchi Life, W. Same brain. What is this actual anime intro right now? Harpe Flita? Question mark? This looks gorgeous. Holy crap. This has like an 80s anime vibe to it. Super cool. You could have been a cottagecore lesbian. So true. This looks sick. This looks like kind of like RGU, like Revolutionary Girl Utena kind of style. So I misspoke, as she corrected me. This is a prequel, not a sequel. Sorry if you were looking forward to a prequel. Might be. Kind of forgot the difference between those two words for a moment. But a moment. It's a little funny that the better performance message vanished so fast that I couldn't read it. Secret lies in the woods, little goody two shoes. This is so charming so far. What the heck?
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Maybe I should have chosen Japanese. We'll see. We'll see how it. Hold on. No, I don't save them. What? All right. We're back. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, I think that crashed the game, or like crashed my whole PC there. Hold on. Did my effing Stream Deck get corrupted too because of that? Come on, man. Get some music while I get this fixed real quick. One moment. Yes, effing stupid. The Stream Deck, honestly, man, I wouldn't recommend this Stream Deck. I don't know if I'd recommend a Stream Deck in general. They're kind of I don't know. I've had pretty middling experiences with them. Like losing my profile for some ridiculous reason. Let's see, 326. It's all profiles. Yes. Restore. What? Hold on. That's not the backup I just made it before, is it? No, it's this one. Okay. Phew. What? There we go. Okay, now we're back. Okay. All right. I'm curious to see why it crashed. Like, did my PC overheat, or did it just do something completely ridiculous and break my machine when I tried to change a setting and I decided I didn't want to change that? I very much doubt this game is stressing my PC out enough that it would crash, but we'll see. All right, let's do this. Keep this over here. Okay. Let's switch back to main. Let's give this another shot. Warning, the game contains flashing lights. Okay, let's skip the cinematic this time. The game also contains crash your PC. Warning.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Yeah, there's no way my PC crashed from this. Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I do believe it just decided to break my PC when I changed the settings, so I kind of don't want to touch them. I think I'll just press new game. I do declare. These animations are beautiful. The tale of Little Goody Two Shoes, eh? Once upon a time in the heart of a remote valley, an elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. Search for? It's not quite accurate. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so Hole and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. Hola. Aww. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look! Well done, Elise. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by... certainly nothing bad will happen. So did Hollis. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Granny. I love you, Elise. Thank you for granting my only wish. Aww. She was left. She was basically on her own as a kid. That's rough. Oh, this is what the game looks like? For goodness sake, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise! Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. Uh-oh. Blue and the orange contrast of the lighting. Oh yeah, it's really good. All the steak I could ever want. That's disgusting. All the shiny dresses. One for each day of the week with shoes and jewels to match. And maids. All the maids I could ever want. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise! Oh, for goodness sake. On your way home, lass. What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise, we've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, for what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Unless I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Not the rudeness, but the wanting to be rich. Oh, I can't stand these folks. I'm sure that having to run won't be relevant. I'd best head on home before it gets too late, I suppose. This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Left, right Primmeldorf, up Kieferberg Peaks. How's the audio, by the way? Is the stream too loud? Game too loud? You think it's good? Okay. I love how these like tips are they pass by so fast that I literally cannot read them. It's okay. Kieferberg Heights. I'd best head on home before it gets too late, I suppose. Who else didn't one of the alter egos say I suppose a lot? Alter egos. Alters, I guess I should say. Oh, this is so charming. The full, it's full 2D animation. The sprite work, dude. Is this really a sprite? It's not like pixel. It's more like... It's actually like a 2D piece. Beautiful. Love the style. I mean, it's technically sprite work, I guess, but... The animation is gorgeous, dude. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Right Kieferberg viewpoint, left Kieferberg peak. I'd best not wander about too far. Okay, I guess that's what would have happened if I chose a different path. Ooh. Item get. One grape. One grape. Now, I'm actually going to quickly resize that. Please don't crash. Okay. This is a lot of grapes. Grape them in the mouth. Uh-oh. That was my last match. Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Bird? Save often. Make sure you use up all your save slots to avoid too much backtracking. Okay. Save your progress? Yes. Not again. Ooh, this is cool. Okay. Like this one. Save to this slot, yes. Progress saved. And then I can go back with R. Okay. Noted. Suppose I have to chop some more wood soon. Just when I'd gotten rid of all those pesky splinters and blisters. Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. Ah, the effect of like the leaves blowing in front also feels like very like 80s movie when they would still use like the layered slides to like make the effect of depth and the effect of like stuff moving over top. Oh, there's a day system. It's Saturday evening. Let's see, can I go up and look at this creature in the tree? Anything over here? Nope. What about up here? Nope. Stop telling me to save. I already saved.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name happened here? I ought to find my matches. I thought it crashed. I'm actually so worried it's gonna crash now. It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. Oh, okay. What in the Lord's name got into my house? Is that handprint? Where do you see handprint? Oh, on the... Oh, yeah. A handprint, lots of footprints. You know. Certainly not signs of a devil or anything like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That would be foolish. Oh! Oh! Who is this? What? What was that thing? Was I dreaming? Or... was I thinking leaving it here? Fired one tinderbox. I had to light the fire now. Control to use lantern. Preserve your matches. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Okay. Giving me amnesia, the Dark Descent vibes. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. A small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. Endings. Oh no, I'm not gonna grind all these endings. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever broke into my home must be out there somewhere. How am I to sleep like this? Shuddering in the wind, the glass panes tremble in their wooden frames. Unless I get really invested, I'm probably not gonna grind all the endings. 10 is a lot. That's a lot. It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Hollis' room. Not that there's anything to see there, anyhow. Hello? Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel.
What?
Good grief. What if it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about?
Keep it together,
No,
Elise.
keep it together, Elise. It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. Your broom? What's that gonna do for you? There's still no point in going in the pantry. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. Got broom. Am I gonna use it as a weapon? Presumably. It's dark. How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. And go back up this way. I'm really worried about the matches. I'm kind of worried about using the lantern right now, and I don't think I need it. Okay, it's getting darker. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. Nothing down here. Hey, welcome in, Pichu. If you want to send it to me in a DM, sure. I don't know if I want it to be sent here, but if you want to send it to me in a DM, for sure. And I'll check them out. Thank you for asking. You. There you are, you. Shameless thief.
With it.
Give me back all you took. Right.
Hurry it up.
Now! Holy shiz. Wait, please. Please forgive me. Bruh.
Out with it.
Explain yourself, you wretch. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up.
Give me back everything you took. Right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but
I didn't take anything, ma'am. Now show me your pockets and make it quick. What are you, a cop? Keep telling you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and wheat. What are you doing up here in the mountains? I'm a traveler, ma'am. Turn around. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. Why does that sound like Hinata from Naruto? I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find someplace to hide. Be that as it may, you're still... Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Shut it.
Would you stop calling me that? I'm sorry.
Goodness
Sake.
sake.
All right, well, I might let you go, if you can prove your innocence, that is. I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can... Ma'am? Okay. They're doing the thing that I hate. I hate when games do this, where they have the characters say like 2 words that usually aren't at all what the characters are actually saying, and then you have to read the rest of it. I hate that so much when games do that. Can I turn that off by any chance? Maybe I'll see if I can turn that off. Hello? Who are you? Friendly? Adventure? Like, I hate that. Ma'am?
I did it.
Yes, that's it. A maid.
All right.
Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes. Ma'am, complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do?
Yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. In an exchange, I suppose you can stay here, but no more thieving. I am not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am, and it is very kind of you, but I am not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you?
I'm sorry.
You don't. I apologize.
All right.
My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Rosen Marine. Selenic Wanderer. My name is Rosen Marine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, just Elise is fine. I actually don't remember that name. Who is that? Come now, you have a lot of work to do. Yes, of course. It's one of the letters. Okay. I really wish that I could actually read the interstitials that they have. but they go by way too fast to do that. Okay, settings. Please don't crash. General. Auto wait time. Roll speed. Auto wait time? I guess that would only be applied to auto. Or skip, no. Back. Audio? Dialogue. Yes. Thank God. I guess just turn off voice acting. I'll just turn off voice acting. I don't know what dialogue would do when there's no voice acting. I'll leave it on just in case. Maybe it'll still have like, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Save these settings. If it crashes, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Phew. Hope nobody minds. I hate that so much. Like, genuinely, it makes me so mad. I ought to keep my mouth shut about this whole ordeal. I can't imagine what could happen if those folks caught wind of this. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. This music, also, effing banger. This is so good so far. Is there like a ring in here or something? No. Thought the little dewdrop there was a ring, but it's not. Let's see. Let's go back to my house, right? How could you even do all this? Look at my floors. I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plate shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. All right, well, you know what you did. Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows. I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood? Lisa's kind of a bastard. Of course, ma'am. And I told you to quit calling me that. I'm sorry. Come, now, let me show you to the well out the back. Oh, I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie. I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk. Are we clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. New objective, go to bed. Yes, dude. It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful. Is something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Okay, so I can't do anything with her. Needs a little sense smacker. See, I think that she would leave, but if she leaves, then I'm going to tell the townsfolk about her. So she's kind of screwed and should be considered to be the witch. Which she probably is, actually, just the witch. That's terrifying. Granny Holly used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Holly's room. Not that there's anything to see there, anyhow. This thing's still not working, is it? I had to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Alright, let's go sleepy. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or worse even? What if she's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Holla do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. Oh, Bench, make sense of it now. Sontag. Hey, it's so interesting seeing like the... Oh, so why do I have hearts? I don't like that. It's morning already. I like all the German influence in this game. It's quite cool. Can't be late for Sunday Mass or Father Hans will. Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. Managing stamina. You lose 1 food for each time period that passes by. That's 6 food a day. Okay. Manage your normal food and key items through the item menu. Alright. Consume... I'm sorry? Consume people? I'm assuming that is just like, it's like Mario where it's like, it has like the little icon afterwards. And use, okay, you use items through the item menu as well. You can consume, at least. There's a book here for a brief second. Where did it go? Eh? Strange. Excuse me. Come on. Small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. Okay, so nothing too special there. So much for Saint Walpurga's Saint Walpurga's protection. I had to have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palms joined in prayer. The wooden statue of Saint Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. Yeah, Walpurgisnacht, which also has a lot of German inspiration. I'm not working. Okay. It's music, dude. Ooh, spotless. Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... Hey! Rosemarine! Was that her name? Can't believe she tied it up and just left like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Now, where could she have gotten to? Oh, the W button press. I was like, yeah, she's definitely in the oven, guys. How am I gonna feed her if there's nothing to eat in this house? Riddle me this. Elise. Still can't bring myself to give this thing away, can I? It's a little bit, so far the system for like clicking on stuff's a little bit finicky. When was the last time I even used these, I wonder? I've been using the cauldron for everything these days. The cauldron? Pretty witchy of you, Elise. Maybe you're the witch. Burn the witch. Riddle me that, Elise. Oh, it's so beautiful. Certainly nothing bad will happen in this game, right, guys? She's sleeping out in the effing shed. Rosemarine! There you are, you... Elise? Honestly, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind, come with me now. Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for? Some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told. I'm sorry for what I did too. I got it. All that's dead and buried. Now come, I'm running late for Sunday Mass. Yes. Oh. Wait for me, Elise. Love's blooming. Bring Rosemarine home. Flocka. Flocka? Oh. Flocka. Aww. Look at them. Fluffy companion. Oh, I'm so relieved to see you. Where have you been? You know this goat? Yes, of course. We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? Alright, Fluttershy. The cuddliest little thing, you say? Anyhow, I ought to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass. Ah, yes. I'll be back in a moment, Flocka. Aw. Hey, I don't have any issue with him being like Fluttershy. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to. Oh, I'm so glad. I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd... I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry. Yes. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind. Good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot? Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out. Don't wander about and don't make a mess. I won't, Elise. Dude, this bench, so gay. Pursue your love interests. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head to schedule a romantic date for later. What is this, shiz? Is this effing dating sim? A horror dating sim? Before you go, Elise. I have something to tell you if you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, all right? For goodness sake, it best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Bray. All romantic dates are marked with the heart icon. Each date will skip one time period. Okay. Meet Rosamarine at the backyard at dusk. Well. How many romanceable characters are there in this game, do you think? I'm not so certain it's a good idea to leave like this, but... Is everything alright, Elise? You be good while I'm gone, you hear? Of course. Can I talk to Dottie? Or to Flocka? There you are, Flocka. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Amen. He's got some sentience in him. Gosh dang it. The game does the thing where like you move up to go through the door and then like you come out the other side and you're still moving up. And so you just go right back to the door. Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? I'm okay. Let's save real quick here. The game popped up on the LGBTQ tag games. Wait, really? Save your progress. Yes. Let's go one down. Save it here. Progress is saved. Let's go, dude. I am also in the LGBTQ tag. But I think the game probably is tagged LGBT as well. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Unlocked map. Okay. That's a pretty far... I guess that's not too far from the space. Grapevine Path. Current... Okay. This is like really, really different from Pocket Mirror. So later, meet Rosamarine at the backyard at dusk. There's a creek. There's crossroads. Up here you got the viewpoint. Elisa's house. Elisa's backyard. Okay. We got the viewpoint up here, which I don't know what that will do for me. The creek, got the crossroads, down to the woodland. And we can go into the village, go to the village square, the inn, the stables, the windmill, and the back alleys. The back alleys, huh? Okay. I have a Kieferberg. Check your objectives, romantic dates, and tasks on Kieferberg's map. Roger. This is not what I thought this game was going to be. I was expecting like straight horror, like Pocket Mirror. This isn't the time to wander about. I'd best hurry. What was that? Why did that just happen? Wait a minute. Was that intentional? Did anybody else see that? Like the static effect that just like covered the entire screen? This creek is beautiful, dude. I love that effect. It has like, I feel like it has like Studio Ghibli vibes a little bit with that water. Like an old Studio Ghibli film. What's this? What's this rune? Okay. Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's been a while. How are you doing? This is the time to wander about. I'd best hurry. Is this effing Jesus Christ on a cross? What about you? Seen any witches about here? Watching solemnly over passers-by, the Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. Jesus Christ himself. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Old Lady Gretchen. Hey, the back of eyes, the bakery. Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hounds off my back. Have some fresh buns, they'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? The man, the myth, the legend. You want to live in that forest? Same. What can I do for you today, dearie? I'm buying. I got 10 teas. A soft, supple piece of bread from Lebkuchen's bakery. That's love cooking. Or would it be? And yeah, I think it would be like, would be love, right? And Lieb is love. Neatly breaded soft pretzel, Lisa's favorite item from Lebkuchen's bakery. Yeah, switch the I and the E, but yeah, Lieb is love. I just can't remember if Leb in this like shortened form is also love. Matches. I think I have 6 matches. I can go up to max. I'm gonna say Suki Sweep, but oh, sorry, I forgot to get rid of. Yeah, I need to take Marshmallow off. We rehomed him with another person. We took him in as a stray, and he wasn't really working with us. But we got him into a really nice home. I got 6 matches. Okay, Suki time. Suki time. Well, I can buy 1 bread. I don't know if I want to. I got 6 matches. Okay. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe. Hey, man, we gotta work hard for the what the fans want. But to keep yourself well fed, you hear? But I get some prime under the bed footage. I'll wait a second for Lambie to get back. You're doing fine, just chilling. I'm glad to hear you're just chilling. Just chilling's a good way to be. Good place to be. How are you doing, Aaron? Oh, what's back here? Nothing. Chill, let's go, dude. We love chill. We're here at the Bickett Eye. I just heard a thought upstairs, which makes me think that Chippy got down and is taking a picture of Suki. Let's see. I don't think time advances naturally. I feel like it only advances when I do specific things to advance the time. You better appreciate this picture, Jaden. Sheep's going hard to get it. The animation is really so nice. I love this. Oh, Doing a spin move. Come on, gamers. Imagine how dizzy you would be after that. I'm noticing though, yeah, like if you do this, you don't just like immediately switch. It's a really subtle detail, but you don't like immediately switch to the next, like the other set of frames. Like you don't just go from like the right facing frames to the left facing frames. It actually transitions. You can see that really subtle transition there where she actually does a full turn. I don't think it's the full, like, I don't think it's fully interpolated, but you see like she sort of goes to the middle there for a brief moment before switching to the other side. And same thing for going up or down. And there are actually a few frames where her hair is like shifting around and her body's shifting to switch to that other set of frames. That's a really nice, really nice detail. So this one is a prequel. I said it was a sequel. I was wrong. It's a prequel. So it's following Elise, who is the mother of the main character from Pocket Mirror, whose name I suddenly can't remember, even though it was the whole like point of the game was to get that name. Was this the one that started with the purple hair lady where you break into her house? She breaks into your house, but yes. Okay, I think Sheepy's got the picture. Okay, that's fair. So we can't. Oh. I forgot that my PC crashed, so Firefox just opened like everything back up. So you can't get a Suki right now because Suki's under the bed and it's too hard to get a picture of her because it's dark under there. So for now, you'll get a Callie picture, but I will send you a Suki picture later. That's not the Callie picture though. That is a picture of Callie, but it's old. Here's the new Callie picture. She's resting. She's hanging out. You get a 2-for-1. All right, let's get back to the game. I waited for you, Sheepy. Man, one thing I will complain about so far in this game, aside from the audio thing, where like the dialogue. Wait, you sent a Suki pic? Oh my god, free pretzel. It's old but recent. Okay. All right, fine. You get a 2-for-1 deal immediately and can save me the effort of taking a picture of Suki later, I guess. Floor pretzel. Oh, Suki. Here Suki's she's lying on our heated blanket. This is probably the cat that I think can relax the most. She's like the most relaxing cat in the world. This cat knows how to vibe. All right. Now we get back to the game. Become liquid cat. See, when Ian and Kel came to visit, they thought that Ivy was going to be their favorite because Ivy looks the most photogenic, but Suki is the favorite. This one is still salvageable, I'd say. Several sunbeams peer in through the many holes in the roof, shedding light on its barren interior. Ivy's too scared, yeah. So depressing having to walk past this place every day. Smothered in overgrowth, the abandoned homes, every nook and cranny is bursting with clumps of moss. What happened to these houses? Big old pupils. Mrs. Elizabeth's apple tree seems to be doing well this year, huh? Filled to the brim with apples, the barrel stands unyielding despite the visible gaps between its planks. More goat? Let me talk. The spin grape? Looks like spin roach? What are you talking about? These are for her goats, I'd wager. Resting atop one another, many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await their turn in the stable. Okay. I'm confused, but Chicken. Chicken. These little like creatures in the trees are very Ghibli-esque for sure. Fast car. Go fast. Story events. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. I was trying to talk. Okay. Everything all right, Miss Linda? Oh, Elise. Would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. Oh, what windstorm? Has nobody told you? Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhilde's roof nearly came off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose. Lots of branches. Might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last evening, I see. I did indeed, Mr. Bernhard. You folks have your hands full today, it seems. Folks were scared out of their wits. You make it sound like a trivial matter, old Wilhelm. Oh, that was Bernhard. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors, entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. The alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Jochen says it might have been the witch herself, but... Oh, here we go again. Can never be certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let us hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Ooh, it's this fountain. Lipkuchen and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? Though we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. Forever more decorated with blooming flowers, Kieferberg's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory. You sent them on personal Discord chat, but I'll post in the Grove too. Okay. I'm so curious what you're talking about. Hold on. What? Why is this? I'm so confused. Why is this brought up? I mean, I love Dancing Roach. Don't get me wrong. But how is it relevant? Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. It wasn't that bad, believe it or not. Ah, that's such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and Saint Walpurga nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and their roof tiles blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. That's all right, dearest. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Ariana. Oh, that's all right, Elise. Come now, you two. We'd best get inside. I don't want to get inside. I want to visit the blacksmith. Same spin. Mr. Wilhelm has been keeping himself busy, it seems. So Wilhelm is the blacksmith here. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glints in the sunlight. Okay, so that ends off there. Look at the cat. Same spin as Elise? I don't see it, but I mean, you know, more power to you for seeing it, for sure. This isn't the time to wander about. I'd best hurry. What grape are you talking about? Oh, the loading grapes. Oh. I was like, yeah, I definitely don't see that with the leaves, but you know. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Well, now I've got to watch for it. Hold on. See what's up here. Same thing. Okay. What is this? Paper Mario blocking off the south side of Toad Town with logs? This action will skip one time set. Time period. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Good morning to you too, Miss Bertha. Kind of, you know what? It does actually look like that. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Oh, why wouldn't I, Miss Ottilie? My, Elise, you do look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? I can't come up with all these effing old lady voices. Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Ottilie? Oh, I have about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Oh, Ottilie, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see merrily. All I can say is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what does Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh? You know, they vie when they're named Bertha. So true. The art style kind of reminds me a little bit of Freya. Why does that name sound familiar? Wasn't it like wasn't there a character named like Freya? Freya. That sounds so familiar. Who am I thinking of? I mean, aside from the effing Norse goddess of beauty. Anyway, what I was saying is it kind of reminds me of like Triangle Strategy. No, you're right. That was the name of Brennan's D&D character. You got me. Freya, short for Alfredo. Don't say that ever again. Good morning, Elise. Oh, sheesh. Evergreen sweetheart bench. Why are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night. Oh, me neither. And all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Get that woman some tights. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh, keep quiet, you two. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise. You're the one withering on, Freya. Harpe. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Ooh, okay. I'm getting hungry, bench. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. So this is Lebkuchen. Sugary devotee. I guess this is the old lady's daughter, probably. Very funny, Lebkuchen. Jokes aside, Elise, don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell? Oh, for goodness sake. I'd best get to work now before it gets too late. I could eat my pillow, I'm so hungry. Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Unlocked relationship menu. Binge. How many people am I gonna effing be able to date in this game? Relationship. I keep accidentally passing through the tutorials because of... Oh no, you're right. Lebkuchen is specifically gingerbread. You're right. I'm gonna eat really fast. Oh, I have grape. Oh, grip him in the mouth. Let's eat. We can use. What does that mean? Eat it. Minecraft sound effect. I don't know if bread's supposed to sound like that. We best send a word to Primaldorf before... Ah, Elise, didn't see you there. Send word to Primaldorf, Mr. Gustav? We're having folks on Primaldorf lend a hand with the festivities this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? You ought to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Out at work even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav. Thank you. Okay, so I can get my relationship menu somewhere. Items. Normal items, food items, key items. No. And Liebeskuchen is a gingerbread shaped in a heart. Okay, okay. Where do I... Oh, I need to press yes, okay. If I press no, I'm genuinely so scared it's going to break. How did I say to access the relationship menu? Map? Toggle. No. Okay. Toggle. Current. No. G. Scroll down. No. R. Q. Tab. T. Y. U. I. O. P. L. K. That's the log. K. J. H. G. F. D. Nope. M. Nope. N. B. V. C. X. Z. I actually have no idea how to access the relationship menu because I skipped the tutorial. Okay. Couldn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? Didn't sleep a wink. Explains the hilarity. You're hopeless, Lebkuchen. As long as you keep indulging me. So it's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. Aw. Oh, you brought me my favorite. Mr. Bernhardt said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by. And I told you Mrs. Elmo worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernhardt was fretting over you is all. Mr. Bernhardt can find better things to do with his time, I'm certain. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be up at the bell tower all afternoon if you like to keep me company. I'll be there, Leb. Am I just gonna like lead all these relationships on? This must be Lebkuchen's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious I can't get past the first sentence. A copy of the Holy Scripture rests upon the altar beneath a thin layer of dust. I guess same for her then. Saint Walpurga, huh? Basking in its holy glory, the image of Saint Walpurga solemnly watches over Kieferberg Church. If you lead them on, you'll get free food. So true. I remember sneaking into Father Hans's study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. Why does that keep happening? I don't like that. Never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they've even ever been used for anything. Polished completely smooth, the pearly stone basin sits untouched. What's this? Mysterious notes with the same symbol I saw on the rock outside. Holy Walpurga. I don't know what that third word is. What's like I think holy be thy name. Ugitum Villa für oh gosh, it's effing old German. What is that? Undina Stans alle Etzeichen. In diesen Poland says there's something written on here. Oh, it'll translate it for me. Sanctified be thy name. Okay. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life, bearing grove. A prayer? There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. In the crossroads? I wonder who dropped this. Don't like that symbol. Investigate the notes you found. I'm gonna be honest, I probably couldn't have read that note even if I was able to process what the letters were, because that uses a lot of like religious language I don't really know in German. Much as I dislike Sunday Mass, I have to admit I feel at peace here. Too bad the old geezer's always about. Bathed in sunshine, each stained glass panel casts a warm glow over the church's gilded marble. Okay. What do you want to say now? Keeping Labkuchen company, huh? Can't say I'm not looking forward to it. Gay. I stopped lighting candles ever since Granny Holla passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. Kept burning in the wake of a prayer, each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. Ooh. Wait. Oh, gosh dang it, man. Ooh. This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. This is nice. I like this. Got multiple bells in here. Which seems unnecessary, but... Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. I think I'll have to work all day until the evening. Time period. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, and dusk. Okay. Hey, yo. Let's deny that chat message, gamers. That's a new thing. Smart detect. All goes marked with the time period icon will skip 1 time period. Okay. So before I do that stuff, let me see here. So it's currently... What do the witch hats up there mean? Is that like my progress towards selling my soul to Satan? Okay, so... Oh, that was actually me. Oh no, she'd be banned then, never mind. I was like, I blocked the message, but... Let's see. E, help Elma with the apples, help Ariana with the chickens. That's a later, so it's currently morning. So I want to go investigate the note before I do anything else. And then I can go do one of those tasks. I don't think it tells you where the tasks are per se. No, they do. Okay, it'll show you here. Okay. Neat. Okay. Let's go check out this stuff if I can. Let's talk to you first, actually. Talk to you, Freya. Ah, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Ointment? You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. I put a little lavender in there, too. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? So I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best I'd best move along before it gets too late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm gonna pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me, if you'd like. All right, I'll be there, Freya. That's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. Okay, wait, but I can't do both, can I? Uh-oh. What's gotten into her? No. Do I have to choose? Oh no. Oh no. You tell me I can't have them all? If we're gonna hide, you better use the lotion. I'm gonna get a bad end now? How is it supposed to know? It's supposed, like, I feel like I should have been able to say no to that. Because... I'm just kidding? Oh, okay. Can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise, it's that witch folks keep wittering on about. Brunhilde? Bro. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence, old Jochens. Calm down, Brunhilde. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why? Who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? You're jumping to conclusions, I'd say. I keep going into like hopscotch mode. You're jumping to conclusions, I'd say. But it is nonsense, Miss Bertha. Take the more gentle approach. We all know old Jochen's making too much of it, as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... last night was so frightening, it left us all wondering. I understand, Miss Dorothea, yet fretting like this isn't. Worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Miss Bertha, you're right. For goodness sake. Suspicion down. Oh, so there's a suspicion meter. Okay. Well, suspicion wasn't at anything anyway, so that didn't really do much for me. And be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise. Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Miss Laura Lee. All right, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't then. No, I don't think I have, Miss Laura Lee. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. I see. Nothing a whipping can't fix anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain. Binge. You've seen what it did to the alleys, Merrily. Oh, Audley, what are we doing? What are we going to do with you? Is everything all right, Miss Merrily? Audley here is making too much of that windstorm is all. You'll see, Merrily. See what, Miss Audley? Old Jochen's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodland. It's that wretched witch. Oh, for goodness sake. You'd best keep such thoughts to yourself, Audley. Townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. Why, I'm simply trying to alert folks to the... You ought to watch your words, dearie. That's what happens when you try Miss Merrily's patience, I suppose. What is over here? There's like a lot of characters. Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Sundays are for taking one's leisure. I'm afraid I can't afford to take my leisure, old Jochen. The festival's this Saturday, Elise. There won't be any shortage of work, I'm sure. You ought to look after yourself, Elise. Ludwig's right. We're facing rather trying times, folks. Trying times, you say? That windstorm was a warning from the witch, lass. Oh, for goodness sake. We'll be heading out on patrol again tonight, old Jochen. As for you, Elise, make certain you head on home before nightfall today. May St. Walpurga's blessings be upon us, folks. I feel like there's going to be an ending where like I get accused of being a witch and I get killed. Living right in the center of Kieferberg would make my life so much easier. On second thought, though, I'd be Miss Old Audley's neighbor. I wonder how Miss Audley climbs these every day. Becomes Dancing Roach. Elma's home is rather folksy, isn't it? Miss Red Wall of hers is such a nuisance, though. But okay, I think you might actually be right about that bad ending, though, because like I'm gonna make one of them sad now. I heard it was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone down the hill. The worn-down, rough-looking grindstone sits as the centerpiece of a resting area. Let's see. This area is huge, dude. There's so many characters. Mechtilda. Ah, here I thought I wouldn't be seeing you today, Elise. Everything's fine, Miss Mechtilda. I hardly noticed the windstorm. Oh, you can't imagine how glad I am to hear that, dearie. I'm afraid I wasn't as fortunate, however. I can lend a hand with anything you need, Miss Mechtilda. Thank you, my dear. Is she romanceable? All is well, don't fret. I woke up to a pile of branches blocking my front door, that's all. I had to wait for the lads to come and clear it out. Well, I'm glad it wasn't more serious. So am I, Elise. I was worried about you, living all alone up in the mountains. I can look after myself, Miss Matilda. Oh, I can only hope we can all have a better night's sleep tonight. Is that you're working and breaking hearts? So true. What do you say, Elise? About what, Miss Marlin? Oh, don't mind us. We were just talking about the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to find yourself a groom, Elise. Can't say I'm interested if I'm honest. Don't try her patience, Marlin. Oh, I was right about Elise's age when I met Tristan. Lucas, too. He wasn't much older when he left for Primmeldorf to get married. Linda, what did I tell you? I won't hear another word about your brother, Linda. It's best I leave them to it. Family drama? Old folks' homes are left behind to rot after they go to meet their maker, huh? Such a waste, isn't it? Imagine living across Wilma's Inn. So I can get a job there. All available tasks are marked with the sweeping icon. Each task you do will skip one time period. But I gotta do that to get money. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your tea coins wisely in the shops. Are you here to prank Wilma too, Elise? Jacob, why did you tell her? Apfel? His name's literally Apple. What's this about pranking Miss Wilma? It's nothing to do with you. Oh, no, you don't. Out with it, you two. Either spill it or I'll be telling Miss Wilma everything I just heard. Please, Elise, don't tell anyone. Join us then. Let's prank her together. Apfel. Deal. Hooray. So, what's this about? Buckets. 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 Buckets? We're hanging a bucket of water above the inn's front door, Elise. So then when she comes out, splash! And how are you two expecting to do this without being seen? Well, for goodness sake. You guys can't even prank right. It's filled with dirt. That Wilma tried to make a planter, but it fell flat, huh? Wilma's shack. I wonder what she keeps in here. Probably dead bodies. I can like see like the lake beyond the trees. You guys see that? Probably dead bodies. What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Does this voice feel like it fits? Like it fits, what is that effing static? Like if it's Elise? I won't be going, what? Dude, what is that? I want to know what that is. It obviously has to be intentional. Like I'm not just seeing that, right? Like you guys are seeing that? No one's gonna say anything? All right. You see it? Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go investigate that note. Ah, it's so good to see you, my dear. I've been fretting all morning. I'm all right, Miss Lisbeth. Thank you. Let's gaslight me next time. I heard from Ludwig you were late getting home last night, Elise. I thought gossip is supposed to be a sin. I mean no ill will, my dear. I'm hungry, Mama. Grüne, it's just green. I'm hungry, Mama. Let's go home. Settle down, Angelica. Can't you see I'm talking to Elise? Folks have been keeping me later and later lately. I can talk some sense into them for you, my dear. You have more than enough on your plate as it is, Miss Lisbeth. Not at all, Elise. I'm glad to keep an eye on you. You're always too kind, Miss Lisbeth. Mama, hurry up! All right, all right. Fill the room with apples, okay. Oh, look at all these chickens. Hard to believe that windstorm ever happened, wouldn't you say? I suppose. I'm afraid old Audley's losing her wits, however. You've seen how jittery she is this morning, haven't you? It can't be good for her health, that's for certain. She's always been rather anxious, you see. All this nonsense about the witch and the woodland is only making it worse. So you think it's nonsense too, Mr. Wilhelm? I'm not one to believe in such things, but Old Jochen seems to know a thing or two about this witch she speaks of. Oh, for goodness sake. One can't know for certain, lass. She could be out there for all we know. Best make certain we check under all our beds tonight, then. Here's to hoping you don't come to regret your words, Elise. That's kind of creepy. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, if you do find anything, don't tell me. But it's more so like idle musing. Like, what is that? I'm so curious. It said it was past the Mollywood. Is this the Mollywood? That's for saving. A lot of save points in this game. It said it was at the crossroads. And what did it say exactly? Crossroads. Mysterious note. Inspect. It's written. A prayer. Something else at the bottom. Keeper's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maypole. What's a maypole? Beyond the maypole. I can't go down this way. It seems. Or can I? I can. Beyond the maypole. Maypoles are used for spring fertility rituals. Oh. Pole with the ribbons. Oh, so it is that thing up here then. So it's beyond the maypole. How do I get over there, though? Oh, like this. Mayhaps. Oh, it's this. Here we go. Was this opening here before, I wonder? This place is so stuffy. Stay sane. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items or she might go mad. Acquired diary entry number 1. I don't have any sanity items right now. This looks an awful lot like that old geezer's robe, doesn't it? What's this? The miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. After last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. Not only for Saint Walpurga's sake, but for old Holla's as well. Huh? Granny Holla? On her deathbed, old Holla confessed to all her sins. Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise, of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed was granted, that the woodland itself granted her wish for a child. As she put it herself, he granted her wish for a heavy price. How can this be? What did old Holla truly mean to say? If this truly did happen, and Elise was conceived by St. Walpurga's divine intervention, yet if not for St. Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Holla didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. What is going on here? I'd best hold on to this piece of paper. Tattered note. I love this black hole effect. This is another prayer. All at Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. I beg thou for a sign, a testimony to my plea. May you accept this offering, the remnants of thy miracle. Kieferberg welcomes thy blessing, thy guidance. Someone must be leaving these around, but who? There's something else at the bottom. Find proof of our faith up at the peaks, buried within the windmill that once was. This is that old windmill up in the mountains. Okay. Another clue. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh, Lord! Get me the ass out of here. That door is locked too. What is this place? A man-sized sigil appears chiseled into the door's gritty surface, surrounded by uneven, scattered crevices. Heyo. What's in here? Tattered robe. Okay. Oh! Holy shit. Oh, and of course something fell that I gotta go back in there for. What was that thing? Was I dreaming? Or I think I might need something to clear my mind. Investigate the notes further. Okay, I'm pretty. So sanity deprivation does persist. I'd best not wander about too far. Doesn't that lead to the old? No, the old windmill is up here. That was absolutely terrifying. That already blows anything horrifying from Pocket Mirror like out of the water. That was actually terrifying. Okay, how do I get to the lighthouse, or the windmill rather? I actually don't know. Up this way? No. Herp. Oh wait, there's a crossroads here. That's right. I can go this way now. There is an item in there that I want to get. The windmill that once was. This is it, surely. But I can't move this out of the way. Maybe I should come back some other day. Okay, so we can't explore it yet. You hear somebody walking around right now? Okay, thank you for the lurk, Aaron. Enjoy Stardew. Goodness knows what I would give to live in a castle just like that one. Yet here I am, a simple maid of all work. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. Do you think that's the castle that we end up living in? This gives me really strong... I don't know if anybody else... if anybody else watched that series... what is it called again? Home? That's not the name of it. Right? The house? I think it was like a horror anthology with like 3 different sort of stories, all relating to the singular house. That's like cursed by like a fey entity. It was super cool. And it's all like focused on like wealth and the corrupting influence that it has on people. Okay, I was curious about this. I wanted to... Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? Yes. Okay, save often. Don't want that one. Not preserve the matches. Not time periods. Not time periods. Item menu. Need something for stop at the shop. Spend your money. Romantic dates. Skip a time period. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head to schedule a romantic date. Check your objectives, romantic dates, and tasks on Kieferberg's map. Relationship menu. Check the relationships menu to track your suspicion levels at any time. Oh, as I do gay stuff, it'll make me more suspicious of being a witch. That fits. Open the locket to check on your romantic relationships with Rosamarine, Freya, and Lebkuchen. Okay. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items, or she might go mad. I assume I get those at the store. Okay, that's done. That's good. Let's check my items really quick here. So the brooch. Select it. No? Didn't it say to look at this? Ointment. This gives me HP. Gives me food. Did I misread that? Didn't it say to go to this to look at my relationships? No. Okay. Oh, here. Okay, down here. Relationships. Oh, that's cute. Rosamarine, Freya, Lebkuchen. Who are we feeling right now? I feel like I'm only going to be able to build up a romantic relationship with one of them. I'll do more than one if I can, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, so I came up here to check on Rosamarine, actually. She kind of looks like you with the brown hair and bangs. Freya does seem very sweet. there you are, Rosamarine. Elise. And you, too. I'm not too certain about having this goat in the house, Rosamarine. Can't you leave it outside? Oh, but he's so well-behaved. Look. Flocka, spin. See? Still, I won't have a goat in the house, and that's final. Oh. Does keeping a goat inside sound normal to you? I ought to have known. I'll have this bed made out in the granary by nightfall, don't you worry. Good grief. Stay shy of any trouble, you hear? Of course. Yeah, Rosamarine is cute. I feel like Rosamarine is more similar to you in terms of being shy. Around new people at the very least. But you blossom when you know people, so... I feel like you're also like Freya. This area is super... I really like this game so far. This is super nice. Okay, so I can go... I am curious about the woods. I kind of want to look in the woods really quick. Might be a mistake. I'm actually going to save really quick. Save your progress. Yes. Let's go here. So it's just dead silent out here. I'll get an earful from Father Hands if I don't hurry up. Alrighty then. And I think that's all of our objectives for now. So let's go make some cashola. I'm pretty sure if I go back in there, I'm gonna go insane. But you know what? I'm gonna try really fast because I just saved. So I'm gonna try going back in here really quick. Oh wait, is it blocked off now? I wonder if there's something up there in that windmill. I don't know what that was about or what that thing was, but what I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. So I can't go back in here. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that item that fell. Interesting. So what are my tasks? I can come here, help Ariana with the chickens, or I can go to the village inn. I guess I'll help. Go help at the village inn. I'm assuming you'd be chickens, right? So I'll help at the village inn real quick instead. Ah, you came just in time, Elise. You seem a little anxious, Miss Alma. How can I not be with all this rubbish scattered about the town? Anyway, won't you fetch me some apples? Alright, I'll do it. I'll lend you a hand, Miss Alma. See that you bring me the absolute ripest, you hear? Only makes me want to bring her the rotten ones. How many apples do these folks need, anyhow? Ooh. Wait. Wait, this is cute. Oh, wait, that's fun. This reminds me of a game on Kirby and the Crystal Shards on the N64. Who's dropping these effing anvils? Yeah, that's pretty good. Round 2. Fight! No, poison! I'm so invested in getting these apples right now. $154, let's go. Rank A. Rank A. I don't have any more money. I can't try again. I love that like aesthetic of the thing opening. That's super cool. You win. My Elise, this will do perfectly. Here you go, lass, for your trouble. 40T. Let's go, dude. Thank you, Miss Elma. I was rather generous this time. You'd best appreciate it. Certainly, Miss Elma. Into the afternoon now. So I guess we'll go with Freya for our choice here. Oh, Lord, who is this? There you are, lassie. Here I am, Miss Wilma. You've heard, I'm sure? About the windstorm, yes. Oh, to hell with that nonsense. I'm talking about the festival. What about it, Miss Wilma? My Elise, I didn't take you for a simpleton. I'm really tempted to go with this answer. What do you take me for, then? I would appreciate it if you didn't insult me, Miss Wilma. Why, you're acting as though I called you a witch, Elise. I wouldn't put it past you at this point. My, is this a threat? It's too bad I'm not a proper witch, wouldn't you say? You oughtn't to say such things, Elise. How distasteful can you get, you little... Whatever you say, Miss Wilma. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I should have been good. I should have been a good girl. Kieferberg's Inn. How can I help you, darling? Wait, isn't this who I was just talking to? Is that what she looks like in actuality? Bandages. Another ointment. It was Wilma. So it's Wilma and Welma. Valpurgis oil. That's expensive. That to soothe one's troubled mind. Okay, so this isn't as expensive. Grab one of those. I have an ointment, so I'm feeling pretty good on healing items. I'm gonna grab a couple of matches. They're cheap. I'm gonna buy 5 more. They are cheap. And I really don't want to run out of those. Let's head out for now. Are you sure that's all, sweetheart? I'm selling. What do I have to sell? I just sell my brooch. My brooch. Okay. That's fine for now. I don't need to sell anything. Are you sure that's all, sweetheart? Let me know if you need anything else, precious. Oh, dude, she is so gay for me. Alright, so I can either go meet Freya or I can go meet... Oops. I meant to go to the map. Here. Or I can meet Lebkuchen. I think I'm going to go with Freya. So at the viewpoint in the afternoon. So the viewpoint would be over here. Yeah. Or at the church tower. So we're thinking go with Freya? Build up that lay romance. What is this? I heard it was a whole ordeal to get this grindstone down the hill. The worn down, rough looking grindstone sits as the centerpiece of a resting area. Oh, I'm looking at that, not her. Oh, Elise. You don't look so good, Miss Dorothea. Have you seen Miffy by any chance? I ought to make sure she's doing her daily reading. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. Have you tried asking Miss Lorelei? Yes, I was told she was sent to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Elise, I can only pray she's all right. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Would you please tell her if you see her? I'm looking for Miffy. Let's see. Save real quick here. I'm really curious what's gonna go into the ending. Like certainly there's like an ending where you raise suspicion to the max and you get killed. I'm sure there's an ending for like each romance, maybe. Like I wonder if like if you fully develop your romance with one of the characters, does that like stop you from making the deal with the devil? Because like why would you abandon your romance? And by devil I mean fiend. Elise, I'm busy. Shoo. You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise. Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. Coward. Oh, I'll show you the coward. Give me that. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater, you're a cheater. Why you? She really reminds me, like her model really reminds me of Sailor Moon's model, actually. F them kids. More good than bad coming our way, God willing. Best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. The festival is a week away. Are you still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of it, you see? Oh, the Archon's right, Heinrich. It was more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness' sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry, that's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I have to agree, although old Odalie's losing her wits. I forget, I think I had Ludwig as more deep and Heinrich is a bit louder, or a bit higher pitched. Other hands can have a word with her later. As for us, we have to act before it's too late or we'll never hear the end of it. Oh my lord, these people and their witches. Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? It reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. You three used to be oh, she's an effing lesbian. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. It's hard to imagine if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running around gives me hope, Elise. You, Freya, and Lebkuchen, too, all good girls. I can't say I won't leave town eventually, Miss Myrtilda. Kieferberg is our home, Elise. I would say that alone is worth our while. I suppose. Oh, Elise. Ah, Elise, perfect timing. What's the matter, Miss Merrily? Oh, our old Dilly's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious, after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Miss Ariana? It's taken a while, but it's coming along. Oh, Dilly won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... What is that? What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. It's so scary. Yeah, I want to try to find Miffy really quick. Anvil. Stop it! Maybe that's happening when I like repeat something? Is that true? Nope. Nope, never mind. I just heard like the sound effect down here, didn't I? Maybe not. Oh, it's a dog barking. That's what I'm hearing. She's still looking for Miffy. Presumably. Where is she? Oh, what am I to do, Elise? Father Hans knows what's best for us, Odilly. Is everything alright, Miss Marlin? Bertha said it came from the old woodland. For goodness sake, Miss Udderly. Old Yarkin's been whittering on about this nonsense, you see. Oh, we need to convince Father Hans to tell us the truth. Definitely don't want to say that. That's doubting the church at this time? No, no, no. What truth, Miss O'Dilly? Father Hans knows as much as we do anyhow. Old Stefan warned us last. You said that we... For goodness sake, old Stefan was on his deathbed. We can't keep on clinging to his gibberish. You may be right, Martin, yet I still... Gather your prayers and compose yourself now. Oh, I suppose. Phew. Suspicion down. Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I'm really enjoying this game. This is super fun so far. Thank you for buying it for me, Sheepy. So she's not here, not there. I don't actually know what Miffy looks like. Have I met Miffy yet? I don't think that I have. I'm kind of just flying blind here. I don't actually know what she looks like, but I'll look around for her in the well area, I guess. What did that just say? Keep Miffy? I wish that I could read these things. Is this Miffy? Miss Dorothy is looking for you, Molly. Huh? Okay, what is it? Miffy? Is it Muffy or is it Molly? Not the daily readings. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going back, Elise. It's a Sunday. So I'm working either way, aren't I? But you're different. What's that? I'm just a girl. I can't be working all day like you. Binge? Binge? What's she trying to say about me? Let's go back. I guess I'll tell her. Let's see. Is this how this works? Goodness, Elise, did you find her? She's out eating everything she can find, it seems. Oh, what am I to do with that girl? You'd best leave her be, Miss Dorothea. I'll have a word with Miss Lorelei, that's what. I got this for her, but you can have it. Hey, ointment. Oh, you didn't have to, Miss Dorothea. Mindy's my problem, Elise, not yours. I suppose. Free ointment. All I did was have to rat out a girl to her mother. Nice. What are you doing out here, old boys? Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say. Say, Elise, we've been considering rebuilding these homes. These piles of rubble? What for? Told you, fellas. Not a soul in Keeferburg will give it the time of day. I don't see how it would be worth the hassle, that's all. Such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. But who would choose to settle in Keeferburg of all places? Come now, folks. If we don't rebuild our own town, who will? You're right, Gustav. This is our home, after all. There's no swaying you two, is there? The amount of dialogue that's in this game, too, is really impressive so far. Okay, I'm gonna eat my sanity potion, because I think I'm gonna have some more insane stuff happening pretty soon, probably. Where's it at? Lantern. Ointment. Oh, it's grape juice. For some reason I thought it was called sanity potion. Well, that didn't restore very much sanity, actually. No. Huh. You need a lot to restore your sanity. Wow. 10 was not very much. So I'm supposed to go up to the looking point. This music too is great. Alright, let's meet her at the viewing point. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. Ah, Elise. I'm so glad you made the time. I was curious about the maypole, I suppose. Come now, I've been picking some flowers. Won't they wilt if you pick them now? I'm still playing with the colors. Papa's lending me a hand to dress the maypole, and Miss Merrily and Miss Linda too. Might as well invite all of Kieferberg to dress it at this rate. Why don't you help too, Elise? Me? We'd spend the night on Friday, and we could all do it together. I'm not too certain. Oh, it would be so much fun to have you. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, Freya. Aww. Huh? Oh, I knew daisies would suit you best. Freya! What do you say, Elise? Do you want to stay the night? Suppose I could, but it's alright if you don't want to, silly. That's not what You don't fancy me much, do you, Elise? Freya, all I want is to be good friends with you, despite everything. I do too, you know. I wasn't trying to make you feel for me or anything of the sort. For goodness sake, that's not it, Freya. Oh, I didn't even say anything yet. Oh, but I truly didn't mean to. You're always overcompensating. It makes you seem disingenuous. Elise. I'm glad we're friends, Freya. I truly am. Yet you keep trying to please me day in, day out. That's not what I meant to do, Elise. I wish you'd treat me more as a friend, Freya, rather than someone you owe an apology to. Elise, I'll be using that ointment you made me, alright? I never meant to overcompensate. Yet you shower me with gifts every day of the week. You don't do that to anyone else. What am I supposed to think? That's because I care for you, Elise. Huh? There's a reason why you're the only one, silly. Anyhow, it's getting quite late, isn't it? Is everything alright, Elise? You're as red as a beet. Boy, it is getting quite late. What are you laughing at? See you around town, Elise. For goodness sake. Heart piece acquired. What is this, Zelda? Okay. So it's dusk now. Romantic dates. So get a love heart after every successful date. Check your progress in the relationships menu. Okay. So romantic date on Friday. Okay, so here's the question, chat. Do we want to just focus on Freya, or do we want to focus on Rosen Marine as well? I don't know if we're going to be able to do both. Like I just worry about having enough money for food and stuff like that. Let's see, items we can eat. I should go grab some more food really fast. Only do Freya? Okay, poor Rosen Marine. Rip Rosen Marine. Should I at least try Rosen Marine? Like get a couple of hearts with her? Maybe I'll end up finding out that she's actually, you know, more of a fit. Try Rosen Marine. Could I give her a little taste? Ah, Elise. I thought she'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped by to pay Miss Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. Recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now that's a little unexpected. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Miss Gretel's? It's a little embarrassing, but Papa... Well, he's always said that, You don't have to tell me, Freya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. Aw. I'm gonna grab a little bit of food. Oh, the little approach. It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna grab some bread. You know, I mean, it's 2 more for a pretzel. And that gives me a heart and a food versus just 1 food for 10. I mean, that seems like a better deal, honestly. Pretzel worth. Pretzels, maybe? Want to eat more, Elise? Eat up! Yeah, yeah, Granny. What's the money called? Is it a trifle? Let me actually go back to town really fast. You want a soft pretzel? We got soft pretzels. I literally bought you like a Costco, 2 Costco size bags of pretzels. Looking after the flowers, are you? Elise, Mama asked me to look after the hearth for a bit. Instead, you're out here playing with Leela, huh? They're in the garage. It's so boring. I'll give it a glance at it. I'll give it a glance at it once in a while. That's weird. I wonder what Miss Linda would have to say about that, Jacob. Oh, but you wouldn't tell her, would you? Not if you promise to keep a proper eye on it, I won't. I promise, Elise. You've been spending too much time with Apfel, you know. We came up with another idea to prank Wilma. Apfel's over there planning it out right now. I might pay him a little visit then. You're getting a pretzel? Okay. I need to have a word with you, Elise. It has come to my attention you went home rather late yesterday. Oh, for goodness sake. Bernhard and Ludwig are quite concerned about you. My apologies, Father, but it wasn't just my own fault. Whose fault was it then, would you say? I understand. It's water under the bridge, Father. I would like to let it go. Although that's rather reasonable, Elise. Kieferberg has no need for conflict. The town is rather tense as it is. I understand, Father. We must all make allowances for each other. If you say so, Father. Elise. I said I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me. I thought you'd be holed up in church all day, Leb. I'm waiting for Miss Otterly. She asked me to pray the rosary with her outside. Says she needs blessings after lending a hand in the alleys. Lending a hand? What's she doing out there? Wittering on about the witch? So I'm told, yes. You put up with too much of this nonsense, Leb. You know my answer to that, Elise. It's my duty to play make-believe with Miss Otterly all day. You wouldn't understand. Elise! You'll have me fretting over you at this rate, you know. Aren't you already? No more than you fret over me, unnecessarily, I'll add. Speaking of Miss Otterly, she's rather late. I can keep you company until she comes about, Leb. My good deed for the day. I have a better idea for your good deed of the day, Elise. Moving along to work and stop wasting time? Go on now. I'll be seeing you later. Your youth won't last working on a Sunday, my dear. Mine didn't, that's for certain. Shows, I'd say. Would you believe we're still not done with the alleys? My, that certainly is taking a long time. Surprised you haven't lent a hand today, Elise. It's Sunday, Miss Bertha. We all have time on our hands. Ah, is that so? Well, why don't you come and tidy up my kitchen, then? I could certainly use the time. Come now. It's not as though the lass hasn't been working all day. Doing what? Collecting eggs? Doing whatever it is folks need, Miss Bertha, as always. You two will never see eye to eye, will you? No, Bertha's a bench, dude. What I've seen so far. Has Mr. Wilhelm shut himself in again? We told him we'd be coming by, but chances are he's up to no good again, the old donkey. He'll be meeting his maker sooner rather than later at this rate. If only you did even half of what he does at his age. You're one to talk, you. Isn't he one to nap on Sundays? We've been knocking, but he's deaf as a log. We best come back later, lads. Carrying all that wood out of the alleys without his cart is a little... Ah, to hell with it, Finn. We can get Gustav to lend us a hand. You can too if he's still about town. Gustav, still running about town, I see. As I do, Mr. Gustav. Weighs me down seeing you that hard at work on a Sunday. Why don't you come for dinner one of these days? Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. For I would be jumping for joy, you know that. I'm grateful for the invitation, truly, but I have, some soup. Some soup spoiling sometime tomorrow, you see. Freya talks about you day and night. I can see that you're close friends. Oh, that's... Whatever the reason, Elise, you're always welcome in our home, you hear? Thank you so much, Mr. Gustav. Only a matter of time until Freya brings you round. You'll see. My Elise, you don't mean to tell me you're still working? I don't have much of a choice, Miss Brunhilde. Why, that can't be good for you. You're too yielding. You're too yielding, Brunhilde. Oh, I can't help it with a baby on the way. Those are some enviable worries, Brunhilde. Enviable, Miss Ariana? Oh, it's nothing worth mentioning. Moving back to Primmeldorf may very well be our only option, sadly. Only a matter of time, Brunhilde. Kieferberg no longer has much to offer. I left Primmeldorf behind for my husband, but he won't be staying for long either, will you, Elise? Elise is too self-driven for Kieferberg, always has been. I suppose. Hey, it's Molly. Oh, it was absolutely horrifying. What happened, Miss Wilma? Those dreadful branches inside my shed. I heard nothing of the branches reaching the inn. They didn't last. It's a mystery as to someone or something left a... Oh, I wouldn't even know what to call it. You're fretting too much, Miss Wilma. Someone just played a prank on you, I'm certain. Why would someone do such a thing? I would say that's the most rational outlook, but... Truly, we wouldn't want to make too much of it. Oh, you lot won't take any of this seriously. There was a bucket of water outside my front door, too. Ah, I see. It'd be best if you took a nap, Wilma. I'm keeping that suspicion down, Binge. Where's Apfel at? Where's that little brat? Pretzel time. There he is. What are you doing, Apfel? Shh, look. Wilma's losing her wits. Losing her wits? It worked. We did it, Elise. What worked, Apfel? Jacob and I hid a bunch of those branches in her shed. That's your prank? Why don't you come up with a better idea then? I'm not the one who wanted to prank Wilma to begin with. You were just as giddy about it as we were, you liar. Was not. We're too. I'll tell Miss Wilma you pranked her. I'll tell Wilma you pranked her if you do. Why, you... Stupid little kid. I'm really impressed by the amount of dialogue in this game so far. Like, every character has different stuff to say. Me when you eat pretzel just like Elise. Oh, you're so similar to Elise. Even, yeah, you are very similar. The brown hair. He's a bit more of a... more... blunt than you are, but... aesthetically, you got it. Let's go. I don't think this is going to be open. Probably still closed, right? Yep. Unless there's something else here. Nope. I feel like really driven to explore everything right now. Speaking of, actually, let me check out the church really quick. I wish there was like a fast travel option. Before I head back and chat up keep forgetting her name. Rosemarine. I do really want to do a playthrough with like a playthrough for each of the girls. Because I feel like they'd all be cute in their own unique ways. Let me check out this church real quick here. Anything interesting in here? If I go crazy? Oh, that's probably an ending as well. No wonder Father Hand's such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Father Hand's holy scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. Father Hans is definitely up to something weird. I don't trust like that. Okay, nothing interesting. Let's head down to the woods really quick, just out of curiosity. And then once I get back to the house, I'm gonna take a quick little break because I have to pee really bad. But then we'll come back for another hour or so before we stop. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. I bet I feel like there's only gonna be something down here at night. When I shouldn't be out of my house, according to these men. Alright, back to my cottage I go. I wonder if the dialogue changes based on like your romance options. Like of course the person you're dating. I'm sure the stuff will change, but I'm curious if like the stuff for other characters will also change. Nothing in the pantry. What about outside? Oh, what am I doing talking to a goat? Can I plant anything in my farmland here, by any chance? I wonder. It's getting worse, I feel like. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. Yeah, maybe my sanity makes it worse. I'm just thinking that. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, and then we will be playing a little bit more of Little Goody Two Shoes, rather. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Bye bye. All right, hello guys, I'm back. Got the cats fed, had a quick little snacky. Went potty. Let's switch back over to main here. Ayo, what's up, Scoops? How's it going? Welcome in. This game so far is really, really good. I'm liking it a lot. I'm building up some romances. Got one going on with Freya here. And nothing with Lebkuchen. I think Freya's the one we're gonna go for as far as romancing goes. Maybe Rose and Marine. We'll see. But yeah, the game is gorgeous. Like the run, like all of the animation looks like hand drawn. I mean, I guess most animation is really hand drawn, but it's a nice 2D aesthetic, nice 2D art style. Everything being hand drawn, all the sprite work, all the backgrounds. The music is beautiful. The gameplay so far is really interesting. This is the prequel to Pocket Mirror, which I played a little while back, and I think you were there for a lot of. It's very different. It still has a lot of horror essence to it so far, but if you can't tell with the sanity meter that I have here and the health. But it's like right now it's based around like a day system where like there's different parts of a day and you do tasks during like each day, and you can choose which tasks you want to do. Like, you know, you can like work to get some money, which you can use to buy food, and you use food every time cycle. So you lose one food, so you have to buy food and work to get food. But there's also romance events you can do where you can go and do stuff with these 3 individuals who you know. These 3 girls in town. So it's very gay so far. I'm sort of stalling for time because I want Sheepy to get back. I think that they're in the bathroom, and I'm not sure how long they're gonna take, so I might just go for it. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. I couldn't tell you because I haven't played that game, but maybe. There you are, Rosemarine. I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. Still have to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sights on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean, Rosemarine? See, Elise. I've dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Ooh. Last night, or...? I know this may sound strange, but I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident. What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh? It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but I don't understand, Rosemarine. Ready for what? You'll know in time. What's with all this mystery? Out with it, Rosemarine. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say? Your name, your voice, your home, this breeze even. All that surrounds you. So much of it feels like home to me. That's not possible, Rosemarine. It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Never in my life have I heard such nonsense, and yet I'm covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I just said. Rosemarine, I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer if that's alright. I promise I won't be late for supper. Alright. Don't stay out here too long, you hear? I won't. Yeah, please do suggest it. Is that when you say exocolonist, do you mean my life as a teenage exocolonist? I know Lan's really into that game, but I know I have not played it myself. It's dark. Let me head back home real quick here. Oh, I'm finally done with the work for today. I'd best head over to Miss Gretel's to see Lebkuchen. Have dinner with Rosenmarine. Meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. Oh, what am I doing talking to a goat? Oops. You only just started, but it's fantastic. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it from Lan. I haven't looked into it very much, but... Okay, let me see here. So I can go... That's the story objective, but then going to the village entrance, I can meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. Okay, so let me go do that first. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, that's Riley talking. Okay, yeah. I wonder how fast you burn through the matches. Is there anything up here? Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb's another game that I want to play. I played through it a little bit, but I lost steam on it, but I want to play it on stream, and play through more of it. Let's see, how fast do I go through matches? I have... Doesn't say. Okay. On Fortnite. Okay, whatever. I mean, they're very cheap, so I'm not super worried about running out per se, but... Still can't get back in here. Wonder if there's something up there in that windmill. I don't know what that was about or what that thing was, but what I saw in there was a ritual of sorts. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, this game is absolutely gorgeous. There you are, Lebkuchen. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Hey, this is on your playlist. Cheapy, I love this song. Oh, you're buying into it now too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Elise! It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. Aw, got some bread. Did you make too much today or something? I thought you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise. Lebkuchen's always had a talent to figuring things out. Always had a talent to figure things out, but is this your intuition again, or... Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. So I got some free bread. Nice. I don't know if I want to go back into town, because I think that'll raise suspicion. Let's just head back. I am super curious what happens if I go into the woods. I'm going to save really quick, just in case something bad happens. Also, Sheepy, what you missed, I was waiting for you, but I didn't know how long it was going to take for you to get back. I did the date with Rosen. Why can't I remember her name? Rosenmarine. And she said that it was like fate. She like came here by fate. She was like dreaming about us. Oh, wait, Golden Girl? Oh, our beloved Kieferberg. Kieferberg? Are you from Kieferberg? Why, a few of us are. How lovely of a town. How desperately I long to see it once more. What's so good about Kieferberg, would you say? You won't know until it's too late, I'm afraid. Oh, how I wish I was in your shoes. I don't think you're aware of what that means. We certainly weren't, let alone someone like you. We? Ugh. Find a golden maiden. What's this? Nothing. As far as where this takes place, I think it's supposed to be, it's definitely Germany inspired because everything is in German, like in universe. It's one of those, I forget what the word is for it, where we are seeing it in English, but I'm pretty sure they're all speaking German. Like if you go to the bakery, the lettering on the front is Bäckerei, and the letter that you find is like in German. So I think it's supposed to be in Germany or somewhere similar. Did that lower my sanity? I think it did lower my sanity a little bit. I need to get that $40 sanity box, sanity potion stat. Yeah, it's a super, super cool game so far. I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. Ah, Elise, welcome back. I brought some bread. Who was that? Let's stop. Let's settle down and eat. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? That's not a bad idea in itself, but I wanted to know you won't make a mess of it. Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm. On that note, Rosemarine, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside. Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night. Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother. Yeah, she's a little bit rude and like blunt and to the point, but she also has a sweet heart underneath it all. And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosemary? Hear what? Taking the broom. You stay here, just in case. Why? Why are you going out there? Hey! Who the F was that? Is that Molly? It's you. Please spare me, Elise. What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll. I swear on my auntie's name. And you just so happened to hide behind my house. I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? What are you doing here, Mandy? Why does she keep changing her name? It's Muffy in the actual dialogue box. She says Miffy, as does somebody else. And then also Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd best... Out with it! I saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Well, why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do. Oh, I should have guessed it's what you wanted. This rat. My bread! If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly... Oh boy. Golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow? Mouth shut, or I'll throw you in the well. It's giving Minetta. And don't come back or else. For goodness sake, this is the last thing I needed. Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine. Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine. It's Rose and Marine. Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside. Ah, yes. Why is she so bad with names? I feel like she's not doing it on purpose. Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily requests for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. This bench. I wonder if she would have done that if I hadn't told on her mom and told her where she was. Mind what you say and do it, and do your best to avoid raising suspicion toward Elise or bear the consequences. Shiz. So I didn't actually get any... I don't think I got any... I didn't actually get any food from that, so let me eat my bread. What if I'd eaten that bread already? What would have happened? Eat... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll eat the grapes first. Okay, cool. All right. Wonder if it's a sanity thing? Wonder if what's a sanity thing? Peace. I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. All right. Getting the names wrong? Oh. Maybe. She was getting the names wrong before anyway, I think, before I lost any sanity, but it could make it worse or something, depending on your sanity. Let's see, what does this do? So scary. Who is that? It's like a... So I saw a golden maiden. This is a white maiden. I really want to know why that's happening. Nothing here. I can't actually... Can I access the attic from here? I don't think that I can. Unless this is the attic and that's what... She's just like sleeping in the same room with her. Oh, she is. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping? Of course. I left the door ajar so he can go out and about as if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up you go. You can make your bed, too. I think if you... I'm assuming if you run out of sanity, you just die. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not? You're not a goat, Rosemarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket? I don't see what's so funny. You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now. Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise. Yeah, I haven't actually lost my sanity all the way, so I don't know. We have another theory that your sanity is related to like how often you see those little like collected fireflies. When did I collect a firefly? So occasionally I'm getting like this weird thing where it's like it like shows like a static effect when I do something, and I'm wondering if that's related to sanity as well, like how often you see that like crackling effect. Goodness sake, what am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosemarine, now Miffy's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of all this by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town, go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere where I can live the life I deserve. Ah, alas. Hey, this isn't a time of day. I'm dreaming. Where am I? Is this a dream? Well, Goldie is my kid, so I'm not pregnant yet. Hello. It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. Well, I think that she has her kid after. She has the kid after she makes the wish, doesn't she? Like she sells the soul before, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna sell my firstborn kid, and then she gets pregnant when she moves into the mansion. It's so bright I can hardly see. A blindingly warm light pierces the window's glass panes, cradling the room in a welcoming glow. No, you're good, you're good. Yeah, I mean, actually, that is a good question. Because if we assume that if we think about the true ending, or is it the true ending, the good ending? I think it's the true ending, where you undo the curse and Goldia is living with Elise in Krieferberg. How did she come about? Was it the same thing where like the Fae like gave her the child? It's so bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulb shining bright. Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. A spacious bed stands in a corner, its silky sheets protected by a counterpane, embroidered in gold thread. Plus music. Pretty certain this is velvet. Upholstered in luxurious red velvet, the broad sofa rests by a marble center table. This is marble, I suppose. Topped with a shiny slab of marble, the round table stands immaculate. I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. Oh! Bruh. Be careful, there are all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. Use healing items to persevere and survive. Rebirth. That's what I wished for long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe? Oh, these are other people who've fallen for his tricks. Somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts. And, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet, to think I would end up like this. Wait, what was that? Fired a grape, okay. So I'm losing my sanity, that's not good. 1 silver key. About using items. The items in the inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using them on it. Yeah. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it that much if I'm honest. Okay. My sanity's going really low. I don't like that at all. Let's use the silver key. It doesn't seem to be working, huh? Oh, the chest. Open the chest instead. Locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. Okay. Let's see. Oh, goodness. So many dresses. Another key? I wonder what it's for. The moon in the inventory? Golden key. Oh. I don't like that at all. No, no, no. New objective. Leave the room. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. Here's the golden key. I love how the little item vignettes are very similar to Pocket Mirror. Such a long corridor. Truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. As you are, Binge. Blindingly warm light pierces the window's glass panes, cradling the room in a welcoming glow. Hey, that same, like, girl laughter is in this, like there is in Pocket Mirror. Such a strange statue. The marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Aziel. Or Tiaza? Aziel? Maybe. I'm assuming so. Such a strange statue. The marble statue of a crow wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Vree. Hey, what are you doing? Hey now. Let's save here, folks. Let's do a quick savey. Can't see anything. A blinding crimson glow pierces the window's glass panes, tinting the room in reddish hues. Can I save? Margaret saved, okay. It's called the Witching Hour. What happens if I go back? The reflection on the marble. It's locked. No choice but to move along down the hall. Can I light a candle? I can. Okay. Not sure if I needed to do that, but I'd rather not lose any more sanity. Huh. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too, Binge. Ah, this art style. What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Don't forget on your lantern and keep an eye out. So I don't want to touch these things. Oh! 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 Get me out! 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. Bro. Light the lantern! What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong here. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... Force it open, bitch. Phantasm key. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Maybe I shouldn't be running? Such a big sofa, if only. Upholstered in luxurious blue velvet, the broad sofa rests surrounded by similarly luxurious furniture. Let's not run. I wonder if running is what triggered it. I think running is a mistake in this area. Okay, I need to like heal. This is not good. I think it's actually walking too close that's causing it. I'm running out of matches. Okay, the little blue circle is it's like observing range, I think. Okay. Let's give off such a cold light. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall, its bulbs emanating an eerie phantasmagoric light. Okay, I'd rather not go that way. I have a choice though? These are all in a different language. I can't make sense of any of these titles. Oh, I have to cross through here. Dang it, man. Bruh. Acquired a bandage. Okay, not really what I was looking for, but helpful, I suppose. It's music, dude. I have to use this in D&D. That's me? That's not a good omen. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. It's in my own... I mean, I have the key already? No. Okay. Where am I effing? Where are the keys at? Okay, phantasm key number 2. It's a key. This is what would get me out of here, I'm certain. These are all in a different language. I can't make sense of any of these titles. Okay. Am I coming high enough to sense me here? Is there anything down there? I don't think so. Okay. So that crosses back to the direction I'll keep running. Can't go down that way. Just heard a door open. Open that chest. Another one. We've got 3 keys. I'm missing 1. Just 1 more. Where is it? Oh. Could be bad. Let's see. It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over their vase. Those books are all... Oh, you're right. They are all golden. Nice catch. It's not knowledge you seek, as in books. Mmm. Clever, clever. There's something in the back of the shelf. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but... This is... Last key. Nice. It's a key. Nice catch. No! Let me out! Oh, dang it. Okay, well. Took a lot of damage in this area. It's pretty hard to avoid those candles, actually. Let's use the 4 keys. Worked. Dude, this game is so cool so far. Where am I? I must be dreaming. Not more fire. What if I go the other direction? Nope. Let's follow the fire. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the mansion that I go to live in, which is actually a mansion that already exists. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry. Not more pumpkins. No, not the pumpkins. Oh, this is sick, dude. We wait, guys, no problem. Just a bit of mental damage. I know, the animation is gorgeous in this game. This is so good. A dream? It left me feeling a little queasy. Rosemarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Get ready for work. Yeah, Montag. Collected fireflies too. What does that mean? When am I collecting fireflies? Oh. You think it's the Golden Girls? Oh, I think you're right. Good morning, Elise. I would have gotten a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early. Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in even if I try. Didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? That's rude. I look as smart as I am, Elise. That's so. Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Holla passed, but now I have you to fret about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? Please. What, you'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps. You truly are kind, aren't you? Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment then. What's this? Ooh, bread. Free bread. Okay, well actually I'm gonna heal though with a pretzel. I do have a bandage, so I'll keep those bandages for now. Yeah, there's a big thing. The old university that Scoops and I went to had a center called a place called the Montauk Den, and everyone pronounced it wrong, and it bothered me a lot. For goodness sake, I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Eh? What's this? A pair of shoes? How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. Uh-oh. And they fit me like a glove, too. These shoes. Yeah, honestly, everything about this art is amazing. I totally agree with you. Please do gush. It's as though they were made for me. Oh, that little dance was so cute. All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. Hey, you were gonna do your garden. Bench. Hey.
今日からエリーゼお嬢様って呼びなさい。縁の下の舞バカの日々こき使われるのがもうやだよ。もうやだ。疲れて使い回すだけの日常こそが私にふさわしいんだろうね。
What was that? Was that Fleta? No, it's just a doll. Oh, she's got that effing evil bench laugh. Oh, she's just desperate to be acknowledged and be seen as the best at something. They're just having to struggle to live. Wait, this is actually, she did this? On your feet, Elise. Explain yourself. What is there to explain, father? Could you not hear yourself? Do not hear yourself, lass. Parading into St. Walpurgis' place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Jochen. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. I've always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie. Why, you... A witch of old Holla's kin. Oh, listen here, you old wretch. I've heard enough. Old Jochen has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed. What does any of this have to do with sin, father? This old geather's accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. I mean, what I want to do is answer this, but like, realistically, that's going to get me in big trouble. Very well, father. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do if it makes you happy. Yet there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Yakin accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all. I am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you, and I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard. What the? Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. What? You're favored by him, Elise. Frightfully so. You're clad in his will from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes... shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Get away from me! Oh, this is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise? How do you know my name? His blessings, his will. He himself is writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all of your wishes come true. My wishes, you say? Ah, yes. Opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desire is unlike any other, Elise. I don't understand. You too, Elise. Tell me, what is it you most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire, that's fortune. Fortunate you are, Elise. Elise has clearly never played D&D. Yeah. Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. All that's requested in return are 3 gifts made from the testaments to one's desire. Reach his dwelling with all of these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A womb, carrier of life, your basket is to hold all that is sacred. The tender flesh of earthly desire. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. Wait. I have to sacrifice the person that I love? You are to reach the gates of his dwelling, carrying all 3 gifts. Voice your innermost desire, surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain, for such is his blessing and such is your desire. An old hag's tale. Elise! Elise, are you listening? Huh? Where did she go? Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go? Elise! What's the matter with you? Oh, I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jacob. I'm all right. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. Aye, now you've done it, Elise. Ah, for goodness sake. Okay. Yeah, that cinematic was really cool with puppet strings. Lots of symbolism in that. Am I really gonna sacrifice my love for this? I thought that I just, like, if I sacrifice my love already, like, why do I also have to sacrifice my child? Ah, there you are, Elise. Old Yarkin truly went too far. I suppose. There's no need to hold your tongue, lass. That was far from reasonable. Nobody agrees with him. I suppose there comes a time when older folks lose their minds. Now that's a different story, Marielle. I wouldn't say... There's no story, Ludwig. Elise was singing and dancing. So what? Truly. Old Yarkin's outburst was rather distasteful. But I have been meaning to ask you where you got those shoes, Elise. Oh, there. You don't have to tell us, Elise. You're right about what you said. We all should be treating you with a little more respect. Oh, but I'm awfully curious. Oh, Elise, you scared me stiff earlier. I did? Takes a great deal of courage to put those two in their place. You did well, Elise. They're the ones being unreasonable. Miss Matilda. They'll be babbling on and on about it in church, I'd wager. Would you say they'll be wanting a word with me, Miss Matilda? They might, but you have nothing to fret about, Elise. I can assure you not the one soul in Kieferberg thinks ill of you, my dear. Thank you, Miss Matilda. Besides, the townsfolk are still shaken by that windstorm. I'd say they'll all forget about you and your shoes by the afternoon. Well, I wouldn't be so certain. Okay, nothing down this way. Yeah, I mean, I presume so. Like, clearly she must have, like, had some sort of influence on the, on Goldie as she was growing up in this... Oops. Our back. As she was growing up in the mansion. Ooh. I haven't actually been up here yet. This was blocked off yesterday. These are all old requests from Miss Merrily. I suppose some of the townsfolk still gather here, even though she's moved across the street. Yes, that's the MC from the first game. Oh, how dreadful. Look at what the windstorm did to our poor alleys. It did away with a few things, I see. You make too little of it, Elise. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Mrs. O'Dilly. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them, so why can't you? Old Jochen is just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Oh, here we go again with old Jochen. Ah, that reminds me. I can assure you, Miss O'Dilly, these shoes aren't. Old Wilhelm is making a rosary for my precious granddaughter Gazella, you see. Won't you please go see if it's ready for me, Elise? I suppose. Let's see here. Keep going this way. Where does this go? Oh, this is up to the stables and the windmill. Okay. This game is massive. Spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always, Mr. Heinrich. You've heard about Eugen's horses, then? Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? I'm getting a couple new ones is all, nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential to your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. That's great news, Mr. Eugen. For Kieferberg, too, I'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promise, aren't we? I wonder Wonder if this is anything to scare birds off. An old shirt and a straw hat rest mounted on a flimsy wooden structure. I stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugen, and look at them now. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been raked together in a disorganized pile. How did they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed in gold, and the wheat heads swayed gently in the spring breeze. The goat bed, the hay. I mean, Harpe looks really similar to Lebkuchen in this game. Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. Say, Mr. Wilhelm, Miss O'Dilly asked me to see about her rosary. Ah, that old hag can't give me a moment of peace. Oh, I suppose. Tell her she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will you? I'll rustle her up a rosary in no time at all. I thought you were making her a new one. In a way, lass, haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me. Binge. Aw, the little piggies. Let's go up to the windmill. Oops. Oh, this looks... The animation on that's so nice. Oh, I love that. I could just sit and stare at that for hours. Granny Holly took me down to the lake once, I remember. Carved deep into valleys, Kieferberg Lake spreads out between the hills. It's locked, I suppose. Not like I make my own bread. I don't need to get in there. Got a toy horse. Yeah, it's so good, dude. I'm really impressed with this game in many ways so far. I don't know why, but I love the smell. Several stalks of corn stand tall, their leaves a vibrant dark green. Can I go back here? No. Let's head back down and tell Miss O'Dilly about the rosary. What's up here? Just another path, okay. Hello? I go up? No, I go around, okay. Come here, old Miss O'Dilly. I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. Mr. Wilhelm says you can come by his workshop this afternoon, Miss O'Dilly. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Wilhelm has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Got some grape juice, nice. What's this? Makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Thank you, I suppose. Looks like a creepy face, does it? This one? Let's drink that grape juice. My sanity's looking pretty worse for wear, ATM. Really doesn't do that much for me. Let's eat a grape. Get some more HP back. On the right with the heart. I'm not sure I see it, but if you send me a picture, pointing out how you see that, I'd love to. I'm curious what you see. Let's see here. I can go up to Village Inn. Okay, so that all just connects through there. So there's a back alley. And we go up there. Okay. Cool. So yeah, and there's the mansion up here. So this is where, like, I think that we end up living after making the deal with the fiend. Although I wonder if there's a good end to this game where you don't do that and you instead just like get to live with the person you love, you know? But I feel like you have to have the bad end or like a less than ideal end in order to have the ending in Pocket Mirror where that gets undone and you actually do get to live a happy life. I'm not so certain I want to talk to these two. I'm hoping you've had some time to think, Elise. Gieferberg needs order and fellowship, Hans. It needs stability. We can't keep going like this. Going like what? You're well aware what I'm talking about, lass. Let's keep our cool, old Jochen. Elise has spared it some thought, I'm certain. Let's say I have. You want to listen to your elders, lass? See what Leb has to say. Ooh, romantic. I don't know if I want to do that. If we're gonna only focus on a couple, I feel like I shouldn't do that. I think for this playthrough, I'm gonna focus on Freya, if I can. Look, Mama, they're so shiny. You stole those, Elise. Be honest. You didn't steal them, you. Settle down now, you two. More importantly, are you all right, my dear? Oh, about earlier, There is no need to hold your tongue, Elise. The townsfolk made too much of it. That wasn't remotely acceptable. Everyone knows old Jochen's lost his wits. Oh, that was Apfel. Don't you start, Apfel. Oh, Mama, can I get yours like that too? You have ugly ogre feet, Gruna. Mama, Apfel's being mean again. Can't you two see I'm trying to talk to Elise? I'm alright, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you. We can catch up later, Elise. I'd best go. I have to have a word with Eugen. My goats aren't doing so good. Ogre feet, ogre feet. Apfel! Martin and effing Maria vibes. Oh, hello, Freya. Okay. My Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. And that's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Miss Brunhilde, I wouldn't say I'm... We're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Oh, yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Shut your bench head up. Folks starting to get ready for the festival, I suppose. I wish they didn't leave everything piled up right in the middle of town, though. If it's not the last of the moment, tell us all about those shoes, why don't you? What about them, Miss Wilma? What about them, she says. Out with it, lass. We're losing our minds here. They're Granny Holla's. I found them under Granny Holla's bed this morning. Seems they were a gift she intended to give me, but I can't say I'm too convinced, Elise. What? There's no way old Holla could have afforded those. You, on the other hand, I wasn't aware you had the means, Elise. And I don't, as you know. Why, but neither did old Holla. Seem me to say you found them under her bed. That is what I said, Miss Elma. Old Hollow was full of surprises, that's true. How could we forget about the day she brought Elise to Kieferberg? Lord knows what that old lass was hiding, huh? Suspicion down? I kind of thought that'd be up. But I suppose I chose the correct option. Where's this lead? Oh, the water well. Oh, because this is where I'm supposed to meet Freya. This is really beautiful. How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kieferberg's washing well. A statue of a fish stands in its center. Miss Wilma's got a whole shed for herself, and yet, fashioned out of an old barrel, this rickety cart rests cradling upon a couple worn-out buckets. Rather, you know what I mean. The buckets are in there. I misspoke. I like how the money's called trifle. Let's see. So what are my options for... See, I may as well actually let me go talk to Lebkuchen and get the quest to meet up. It doesn't actually do anything bad if I don't, it seems like. And I'm curious what the dialogue is. And then I'll do a task, and then I'll probably be it for tonight because I gotta go eat dinner so I can help a friend make a PC. I'm here for my earful, I suppose. You're no child, Elise. For goodness' sake. I'll spare you, Elise. You're aware you've said too much. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know that. I agree it was their fault, Elise, but we both know this will only get the wrong kind of attention. Hey, thanks, Scoops. Thank you for coming by. Old Johannes, to be exact. I'm well aware, Lebkuchen. There's no real need for you to fret over this, you know. There is the utmost need for me to fret over it, Elise. I'll keep Father Hans from dwelling on it too much. All right. Why don't you meet me here at dusk, Elise? We could both use a little downtime, wouldn't you say? I'll be here. See, but I keep saying I'll be here. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be like committing myself to being there. But she didn't seem to care when I didn't show up last time, so I don't know if it actually matters or not. I really wish there was a way to fast travel. Let's head back up this way real quick. I want to meet with see if you know. Hard at work in those shoes, are you? They hardly make a difference, Mr. Guido. Come now, lads. We ought to get to the logging camp. Getting that maypole done in one day won't be an easy task. I must say, I'm not confident either. All we need is a little cheer, lad. Get the townsfolk feeling jolly again. There's no shortage of joy in this, lass, that's for certain. We all saw you twirling about the village square, Elise. Never imagined you could sing. Oh, that wasn't... Way to keep up the cheerful mood, lass. That's precisely what Kieferberg needs most this week. I suppose. Keep that in mind, Elise. You must share more of that song and dance, you hear? I like Gustav. You little rat. You rat. This silly old thing. I think Lebkuchen and I used to spend entire afternoons taking turns on the swing. Secured by a slightly frayed rope and covered with pine needles, the swing's wooden plank sways gently in the breeze. You rat. Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel. Oh, you can't expect me to believe that. It's true. I promise on my auntie's life. Helping her with what, then? Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come visit, you see? She asked me to taste all the pies for the festival. Is that so? It's so. It really is so, Elise. Best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that. It's Muffy. Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name. Rat. She wants a pretzel this time? I don't think I have enough money for that right now. I'll get it after my task. Oh, hello, dearie. What can I do for you today? Yeah, it's gonna cost 10 or 12 for the pretzel. Oh, this bench sucks. Some pretzels, maybe? See you, Granny. Better look after yourself, Elise. In what world do you sell to a bakery? Like, yeah, I'm here to sell you some of my old baked goods, actually. You guys have a used market, right? Best not wander about too far. I'm getting hungry. Anybody else having anything good for dinner today? I'm gonna have some chili mac. Excited for that. Anything here? Nope. As I expected, things only seem to happen there at nighttime. Head back up. Let's talk to Rosen. Why can't I really cannot remember her name for some reason. Rosenkrantz? I think it's just not actually like proper the way that it's written out for me, so it keeps throwing me off. This is still here. Okay, nothing new there. So no new clues. So many grapes. That's a lot of healing right there. Okay, what do you got? Rosen Marine, that's right. Elise, I thought you'd be in town. And I was? Did something happen, Elise? The old fool's made a tremendous fuss over my shoes. Fuss? What do you mean? They accused me of being a witch, right in front of everyone. All because I sang and danced my way to Kieferberg. Oh, I'll show them how wicked I can be. Elise, I'm losing my wits in this town, Rosmarine. There was that old hag, too, and I can't wrap my head around it, Rosmarine. I truly can't. An old hag? I'll tell you about it later. I'd best head back to work. Say, Elise, won't you meet me here at dusk? Oh, so they're all going to be at dusk, so I basically am going to be forced to choose. I can try, I suppose. I'll make you something hearty for supper, Elise. Some eggs? All the eggs you can get me. Vegan eggs, I hope. Just egg, you know. You know how it is. What if there's something else up here with the shoes? This game, much more than Pocket Mirror, really has me wanting to like look at everything and experience everything. Oh, it's gone. Now that's suspicious. That's weird. The hole that I dug is gone, filled in, and the shoes that I got are also the box that I got them from is also gone. That's a mite abnormal. I want to see the goat's bed. What? There's no bed in here. Okay, let's head back. I'm gonna do a task, and then we will probably end off the stream for now. Get a raid going somewhere. Oh, I hate when you do that in games, man. I'm noticing there's actually like the screen, like the transition, the fade to black that leaves, doesn't actually leave before you're able to move. Like you can start moving while the screen is still black. I've seen Ian boot up Stardew Valley like 6 times over the past 30 minutes. What is happening? Let's see. This is still closed off. I mean, I imagine that they must be crashing or something, but I've seen them booted up so many times now. Okay, so what are my 2 options for tasks? I've got help Mom with the apples, help Linda chop some wood. I kind of want to chop some wood. Both of the quests are there. Okay, we'll just go chop some wood. That's different from the apple mini game we did last time. That's funny. But I feel like they always do that. Like, I feel like every game they play, they do that exact same thing where they just like keep starting it over and over again. Elise, Mama won't let me chop wood for her. Don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle such a hatchet. Can you get us some wood for the hearth, Elise? Of course, Miss Linda. Your mother's right, Jacob. You're too little. Am not. You're a stubborn lad, that's what you are. Oh! Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead? Chop, chop, chop. This is so cute. I love this. So wait, is Jacob, I'm assuming Jacob or Jacob would be how you would say it in German, is Freya's little brother? Because Gustav's her dad. And so she was like, why didn't Freya do it? I'm assuming Freya is Linda's child. Or Lydia's child, rather. Oh, this is going to be fun. E chop, R kick. Okay. Two, one. Oh gosh. Hey, you're missing enough in wood, dude. No! Oh! Did I just get smacked by effing Lebkuchen? Round 2. Alright, Gustav, you're getting on my effing nerves, all these effing fake... No! Ouch! Okay, I'm wondering, is there a round 3, do you think? That I'm just not good enough to reach yet? I'm good. Still, minigames are fun, honestly. You win! I knew I could count on you. I could rely on you, Elise. That's a lot of logs. Here you go, my dear. Thank you, Miss Linda. Alright. And with that, I think we will save and then call it a day. We still have another time we can use to do some other activity. Hey, what the F was that? I thought I'd never find you, Elise. Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your... I don't have food for you. Shoo! Shoo! But Elise, it's your... My what? Your friend. The lass with the funny hat. She's right outside. Take me to her, Molly, right now. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'm not going to save and stop just yet because I'm being forced into a cutscene. I guess I should have expected that. Ma, you're covered in dirt, lass. I'm... She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. Angelica, don't be rude. You know this lass, Lisbeth. Elise said she's from Primmeldorf. Oh, I'm not from Primmeldorf. I've never had a... Why, I haven't the faintest idea, Ariana. I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise? Do you know her? We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass? Elise said she's adopted. When did you hear about all this, Melly? Oh, if you'd please tell me where... Look, Mama, she has a tiny scarecrow. Forgive me, but does anyone know where I can find Elise? What is with this fast forwarding? Rosemarine. Elise. What are you doing here, you... So you do know the lass, Elise. Yes, she's... Think, Elise, think. A distant cousin from Primeldorf. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise. I do recall Carla's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosemarine here is my aunt's granddaughter. It's Rosemarine. Oh, I'm very pleased to meet you, Rosemarine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting late. We'd best move along before... but do tell me, my dear. How long have you known you had a cousin? Met her this Saturday! What do you think? Option 1 or option 2 here? What's less suspicious? I feel like this would be less suspicious. Granny Holly told me about her. She said Rosemarine here might show up one day, you see. I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad I got to meet my cousin. I see. She turned up just in time for the festival, too. Mama, can the funny lady come play with us? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't want to bother you, Rosemarine. You were all very welcoming, but we ought to move along and... One wonders, Elise, how did you meet your cousin then? Oh no, not more choices. She sent someone to Kieferberg? I found her all alone out at the crossroads? No, don't say that. She sent someone to Kieferberg. Rosemarine asked someone from Primeldorf to ask around Kieferberg, you see? I see. I can't say I remember anything of the sort. I'm surprised such a thing didn't make itself known about town. See, we... Oh, perhaps we're being rude, Ariana. I must say, I'm curious too. Well, I'd love to sit and chat, but we don't have this time. Of course, we ought to suit the living room. You're a terrible liar, Rosemarine. It's truly a pleasure to meet you all. Let's go, Rosemarine. Oh no. I made a mistake. I didn't choose the right options. Okay, let me see if I can save here real quick. What did you effing think to do? What were you doing, Rosemarine? Rosemarine. No, I can't leave without going. Oh, I just want to save. I want to eat. Let me eat. There's not a save point here. Gosh, dang it. The secret third option, none of your business. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Well, you know what you did. I'm sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Flocka, you see. For goodness sake, Rosemarine, why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do. He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. All right, well, truth is we made a complete mess of it. I don't even want to think about Father Hans's reaction. Sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to trouble you. Forget it, Rosemarine. It's all right. I'm telling you, it's fine, Rosemarine. I feel all I've done so far is trouble you. It isn't a complete lie now, is it? Yet I do enjoy your company, so... Please. Anyhow, we ought to keep our stories straight. Maybe if we tell them I came to lend you a hand with work? That's it, Rosemarine. Huh? Alright, listen carefully. Your grandmother is Granny Holly's auntie, the one that never came to visit. That makes you my distant cousin of sorts, you see? Yes, came about to meet me, but we could have simply bumped into each other. And you asked me if I knew anyone named Hala. I don't understand, Elise. How does that relate to what I said? Why, you liked Kieferberg so much you wanted to stay and lend a hand. Oh! You're a kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep them from asking too many questions, I'd wager. I think that's a great idea, Elise. This being said, Rosemarine, you're going home right after nightfall, you hear? I don't want you hanging about these folks too much. All right, Elise. We're making it happen right now, then. Let's go. Yes. Party talk. Ooh. We must be careful, Rosemarine. These folks are all nosy and ill-tempered. We don't want to make the situation any worse, understand? Understood? Yes, Elise. I'll be good, you'll see. Let me go save, please. Okay. Oh, she's in my party now. Do I get like more money then? Interesting. Okay, well, I'm super excited to play more of this. I'm like really, really excited to play more of this. This is super cool so far. Let me see. Got that. Make sure there's no art or anything. Okay. Don't think we've got any art to show. So with that, let's go find somebody to raid. As always, appreciate you folks for coming by so much. Thank you for hanging out and chatting and lurking, some of you. Let's see, Twitch. Let's see if there's anyone online to raid into right now. Let's see. I actually don't have a whole lot of people online right now who I would want to raid into necessarily. Let's see, is there anyone on the Stream Beans team currently active? Whisper. Oh, okay. Let's see here. No, please don't play my own voice. Please don't. Okay. We got VX again. What are they doing right now? They're playing RuneScape. Interesting. This could be fun to raid into. I have not watched this person, to be fair, so I can't say anything about what they're like or really anything about them. But they are streaming some old school RuneScape. They're part of the same team that I am, the Stream Beans. So let's get this raid going. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Raid. Is that not their name? Hello? Raid? Raid channel. Yes. What's their, why isn't it working? What if I do it in my actual chat here then? Hold on. For some reason, it's not letting me raid. Maybe they have raids turned off? Shouldn't that warn me? There we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that in OBS, but... Alright, folks. Thank you all for coming by and for hanging out. I think it's really just Sheepy and Riley right now, but thank you for hanging out and for being here. I will probably be streaming again on Thursday. Probably with some more of this game, honestly. I'm pretty excited to play more. Or maybe Baldur's Gate. We'll see how it goes. But I will talk to you all again next time. Here is the raid message, by the way, if anybody wants to use it. We got one for subs as well as one for non-subs. And let's go ahead and raid into to VXGAN. Or vegan. I don't know how they would say it. Alright, folks. I'll talk to you all again later. See ya. That's awkward. I don't think that's working there. Let me do it over here. Okay.